one of the things that I was diagnosed with was anxiety severely not too long ago. And it's just, I figured out through my own like introspection, that it was me stressing over things that I wasn't doing, you know. So fitness was a big one, you know, just being 250 pounds and like not doing anything about it. I was actively ignoring it. Like I had to put in effort to be like, yeah, don't worry about that. But
Yeah.
if I'm like actively putting effort towards it, that means that eventually I'm going to run out of energy towards it and it's going to bother me, you know, and that's where depression comes in. You know, I was trying to ignore it for so long that I got tired of ignoring it. And then it's just this whole mountain of anxiety just falls down on me. And it's like,
Yeah.
wow, I am 250 pounds overweight and I don't do a single thing about it. And, you know, that's just a terrible cycle that it is. So doing something about it is one of the keys, I think, to healing that mental disorder or mental unhealthiness that you have is, you know, almost satisfying it a little bit, because that's how I see anxiety is it's something that's nagging you that you either can't change or that you can change and you're not. So if you can change it, like definitely do, because that's the
Right.
only way to extinguish it really. um so yeah, and just like you're saying, it goes for everything. It's improved the way that I work, it's improved the way that I treat people. It bleeds over so much, and it's kind of one of the happy side effects that I hope comes from people finding fitness. You know, if they can
Mhm.
put their discipline into something and see success, that they find that they can put discipline into other things and find success, you know.
Right. And that's why I actually like trying to start my own social media challenge. That's why I started doing the Quarantino challenge, where
Mm-hmm.
it's all you got to do is just spend 30 minutes to an hour, like more so an hour, but like 30 minutes to an hour, 5 days out of every week, doing something either that you always wanted to do, but always push off, like working out, for example, going for running or anything like that. Do that for that small period of time. Or if you want to build a new hobby, build a new skill, whether it's learning how to play the guitar or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But doing just that 30 minutes to an hour of day and having that like own little personal goal thing that keeps it going, that can help kind of like build people towards a positive direction. Because it's all like, it's, I think too, a lot of people, they're like, they want to, and this is me as well. It's like, okay, I started working out. I want to see major results like that. I don't want to wait. I don't want to
Yeah.
have to go through all this grind over and over and over again. And I don't want to have to spend all this time constantly doing all these extra things. And so, but I felt like narrowing it down to where it's just like just a small little daily goal. 30 minutes to an hour, get in there, do it, and boom, you're done. You're
Mm-hmm.
not only completing something that you've always pushed off, but you're getting the emotional and the mental gratification out of it. And it's going to be a confidence booster and a motivator through your day-to-day routine.
Very much. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. And it's funny that you brought that up, because both the times that I've been able to have success with this whole fitness thing and, you know, being in shape, I had some other goal. It wasn't
Mhm.
like I want results now. It was something that was like far off in the distance. And I knew that it was going to take discipline and just kind of going through the motions every day, really.
Mhm.
Um, so I wasn't looking for results immediately. It's weird, but like it's almost like that's our own vice, or like our own double-edged sword, is like you're so motivated right now, but it's because you want results right now.
Yeah. And
So,
it's like,
you
is
know,
that motivation going to stick around?
yeah. And you know, the first time around I was whatever, I think I was like 236 at the time. I went to go in and sign up for the Navy, and I was like, look, man, I want to be a Navy SEAL. And he's like, he probably looked at me, he was like, yeah, okay. Like 236 pounds, you want to be a Navy SEAL?
Yeah.
And he, you know, I saw it and I
Hey,
was
look
like,
at you now.
yeah, and I saw that look on his face, and I was like, okay, I understand. I'm 230 pounds, I'm 40 pounds overweight, whatever. But I'm willing to enlist, go do another job for whatever 2 3 years while I get in shape, and then try to re-rate and try out for the SEALs. Like that's
Right.
how far out my motivation was. It wasn't like I need to be skinny tomorrow. You know, it was me saying like, all right, I'm gonna settle in and do this for years.
Yeah,
And
you're looking
then
in the long term.
yeah, and then I saw success. Is and any time that it wasn't like that, it was, run super hard until I fall on my face and then relapse and go binge eat and gain 20 pounds back.
Yeah.
So it's it's just far and few between, especially these days. And we've already talked about it with the instant validation that's rampant in all of our social media and
Yeah.
technology. It's hard
Very
to,
hard.
shoot your goals to a long distance place, you know. So yeah, doing little things like you're saying, setting the little goals to get from day to day is pivotal, I think, for a lot of people. And I do it
Mhm.
myself. Like, even though I want, whatever, to be on the Olympia stage and be the best bodybuilder in the world, maybe in 15 years, I still have to, like, today I want to hit this weight, or today I want to run this fast. Like,
Mhm.
I still have to do that, or else it's like, what am I doing from day to day? I'm just being a zombie. Like, it's kind of impossible. So
Yeah. And at least having those small stepping stones is what's going to lead to that big achievement.
yeah, and it's probably a broken record now too, but
That's what
it's
it
just like I said,
is.
like, old people are always right. It's like we always brush them off as young kids. We're like, yeah, whatever, old man, or whatever, grandpa, whatever, dad.
Yeah.
But man, they did it already.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just listening to the elders, I guess.